bar path. What we're talking about here is when the bar leaves the floor and you start pulling on it in order to get your snatch or your clean done. Bar path. The main thing I want to see when I'm teaching somebody how to snatch or clean and jerk, the main thing I want to see in that bar path is I want to see the bar move as little as possible. I want the bar to go up almost straight. But the person can move. They can move forward, they can move back. But the bar needs to stay in its one path, okay? We don't want to be seeing the bar going forward, backwards, and backing around like that while we're trying to pull. What we want to do is move us around the bar, but let's keep that bar nice and straight, okay? This is achieved by, number one, breaking the bar slowly off the floor. A lot of people, what we see is they get on the bar and they're getting ready to go, and just before they go, and they jam themselves into the bar. It's kind of like they're trying to bounce it off the floor. Well, it's already on the floor, you're not going to bounce it off the floor. And that jerk, that sudden jerk and sudden breaking off the floor is going to cause the bar, or can cause the bar, to move, to change its trajectory. You want it in that nice straight path. And if it's a sudden abrupt move, it's not going to stay nice and straight necessarily. A lot more can happen at least, let's say that. But what I want you to do is I want you to break the bar off the floor easy, and then as you come up, I want you to accelerate. That's when I want you to pick up the momentum. And as you move up, as the bar moves up the height of your body, that's when you're going to get faster and faster until you get to the top where it's just a violent explosion. And that's what you want to do in the bar, in the pull of the bar. Okay? So, the bar's down here, and when I come up, I'm just going to break it off easy, and then I'm going to move around it and come up. The bar keeps its nice straight path, and I move around it. Okay? One of the things you might have seen when I did that was my knees moved back behind the bar and then moved back under the bar. And many people refer to this as a double knee bend. The double knee bend is something that you can learn. It's something that I teach all my lifters. It's an efficient way to develop more speed, more power, and to get you and that bar acting as one. So I'll explain the double knee bend a lot better in an upcoming Coach's Corner. But for now, we're just going to kind of work on the fact that you're keeping that bar close to you. Here's what a lot of people do. They pull that bar, and as they're coming up, the bar passes their knees, they get it out, get them out of the way, and then they leave the bar there and they start standing up and they end up here. And as you can see, the bar stays away from my body, causing the bar to be out in front of me. This causes the lifter to jump forward to try and catch the bar, or they end up catching it out here really far and reaching for it, which pulls them over, causing them to miss lift. Bar path is one of the most critical things for the beginning lifter, because leaving it out front is something you don't want to do. Same thing as you don't want to break it off, come on up, get past your knees, and then yank the bar into you. Put some weight on the bar, pull it into you, and this causes the bar to have momentum going backwards. We want momentum going up. That's why the bar should stay in one line, one path, straight up. You move you around the bar as you need to. Okay? The idea is to not cause that bar any other momentum to be changed from an upward direction to front or back. Same thing when you get up to this point, the hips are not banging into the bar, knocking it out in front. Again, causing you to miss the weight out front. Not being able to get under it. A snatch that's caught here, which you can't hold, is going to come straight down. A clean that's caught here that you have to reach out for or jump forward to get, you're not going to hang on to it. You're going to miss that lift. The heavier the weight, the more it's going to pull you down. So when you're thinking of lifting, when you're doing your snatch, your cleans, pull the bar as straight as possible and keep your body, as close to it as you can. Okay, part 2 of the pull. We want to give you some actual demonstrations of the pull being done. So I'm going to step out of the way here, and Kane's going to come in with an empty bar, and he's going to actually do some of the pulls while I'm kind of narrating what he's doing and what's going on, okay? So, Kane, come on up here. Now, when you watch this video, and if you want to, watch it over and over if you would. If you want to learn something, try and watch it over and over. Take a look at the different parts of Cain's body. Watch his ankles, watch his knees, watch his hips, watch his arms, watch his shoulders. See what's happening. See the head placement, all that. Now, Cain, raise your leg, your right leg, just like that. All right, notice the bar doesn't get moved out. He's using this for a clean pull. He's got his grip. He's got the bar hooked, right? Okay. Now go down to where the bar would be if you had weights on it, right in here. Now slowly come on up. Clear your knees. Now after he's through his knees, he comes back forward. Okay? Cain did that a little bit faster. Go through it one more time, a little slower for us, Cain. All right. Here he comes. Passing the knees now. Gets them back under and comes up. Boom. He's up on the toes and he shrugs at the same time. That's a pull. Now, when you're doing your high pulls, does the elbow break or not? Some camps say the elbow stays straight. Some camps say let the elbow bend. I say let it bend. As long as it bends, bend your elbow how it should bend. Come up on your toes, shrug. As long as it's bending up to the ceiling, slightly back like this, we're fine. The bar again is in the same path, this whole same path that I've been talking about, staying right in here. Okay? It's not coming out here away from it. A lot of people, when they get to this point, they're pulling and they go like this, and the bar automatically starts going away from their body. That we don't want. Remember, bar path. The bar stays in the same line. You move. Okay? Now let's pick it up a little bit and do a couple really quick ones for us, okay? Good. Good. Alright, stop. Now, when you see Cain's elbows bending there, he's not pulling. He's not doing the sumo deadlift high pull. Okay? He's not giving this a upright row with his arms. That bar is actually coming up that high, and he's forcing his elbows to bend. He's allowing them to bend because of the force that is generated by his legs pushing on the floor, on the ground, up. That's the way you do your lift. That's what you want. Let the legs push the bar up, build momentum, so that while the bar is still ascending, you are descending underneath of it. Making that final pull, pulling you underneath the bar. That's what you want, folks. That's what you're looking for when you do these lifts. Let's do a couple more, Cain. Good. One good thing, you see his shirt coming up? That's a good thing. That means he's got that bar close to him. He's coming back in close to it. That's a good thing. That's what we want. Okay. So this is what you want to mimic when you're doing your pulls. The snatch pull, do a couple real quick like with a snatch grip. It's not really going to change a whole lot. The bar's just going to be a little higher when he starts. Go ahead, Cain. Still get his knees back under the bar. Makes a nice straight jump. Head stays level, just like that. Bar path does move slightly, but it stays pretty straight. He moves, not the bar. Okay, last one. All right? So practice that.